What's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Denver Rose. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me, since I haven't done one of these in a really long time. I think it's been over a year. So that's what we're going to be doing today. As you can see, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I redid my hair. I did it like last week or 2 weeks ago, I think. I kept the pink on the one side. As you can see, it's like starting to fade just a little bit. And then I have blue on this side. This is supposed to be the blue, if you guys remember when I had blonde hair and I had blue money pieces. This is the blue from that. If I can find a picture, I'll put it up here. Hello? If I find a picture, I'll put it up here if I'm like not being lazy. Also, I understand that this isn't like the best angle, but this is where my vanity's at, and yeah, hopefully this like little desktop background thing isn't like too annoying, and maybe it's like a good little background setting for now. But yeah, so today mainly we're just gonna be talking, chit-chatting, life updates, whatever. And then I also have new makeup to try, and I ended up buying new makeup before I moved into this new house, which we'll talk about that later, that I actually used the other day. I ended up doing my makeup, which is on Instagram. Follow me on there if you haven't. I'll maybe put something on the screen. I'm gonna recreate that look today with new stuff. So yeah, so I ended up getting some new makeup, and I actually have an idea to film a get ready with me, or hello, that's what I'm doing right now, dumbass.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking haul video, because I did buy a lot more stuff, and I'll probably like include all this stuff in there. But I told my friend about how I have like really dry skin at the moment, and she suggested I try this Pacifica Super Lit Booster Serum. So I'm gonna try that today along with some other stuff. Not all products are gonna be new, just some stuff that I feel like trying. So we have that, and then we have this e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream that I've been wanting to try. So we're gonna try that today. Hopefully it's the right shade. I was deciding between this and a different one. This is with neutral beige undertones, and I usually have like peach pink type undertones. But this looked lighter, so we're gonna try this today. If it doesn't work, I'm taking that hoe back. And then I have the Can't Stop Won't Stop NYX concealer, which I've used this before. This isn't new. I mean, obviously it's like brand new, but I've used this before. I think I'm gonna use a different concealer though that I used the other day, and that bitch works wonders. So we're gonna use that. And then I also have this blush Pink Me Up Halo Glow Beauty Wand from e.l.f. And I've never really used like a liquid one, at least like this. So we're gonna try this today too. So we're gonna go ahead and load my face up. So I think first I'm gonna start off with, I usually always use the Hydrogenius moisturizer, but I use it so much, so we're gonna give her a break. And I'm gonna go in with the Daily Hydration e.l.f. moisturizer and start with that on the base of my face. And then we will go in with those boosting serum drops. And hopefully, when I did my makeup the other day, I like loaded myself up with moisturizer and primer and stuff. And luckily, my face didn't look that dry. So we're gonna start with this, and then we'll go in with that, and hopefully when I put this new CC cream on, it won't look like shit. But we'll see. I'm not going out anywhere. It's like 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock at night right now. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, oh, this is cute packaging. I like that. Okay. We might have a problem. I can't get this bitch open. If we can't get it open, I'm not going to use it, to be honest. And I don't have shit to like open it with. So I'll just like go back to using what I used the other day.
24 hours later.
Oh, okay, we got it. We got it, guys. Oh my god, it smells like oranges. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a few drops on my face. I mean, it feels hydrating right off the bat, so I think that's good. All right, there we go. We'll let that sit for a minute and get a little tacky, and then we'll go ahead and go in with the camo, whatever the fuck it is. So yeah, life update, I moved. I think I talked about that in my Netflix suggestions video, and then I think I also talked about it in that last haul that I did, which was literally the last video that I did that I think was like 2 months ago. So I moved. I don't feel like I need to talk about that much. Obviously, you're seeing the different camera angles and everything. Since I haven't filmed like this, I feel like I filmed like in my little cave over there just a little bit. But yeah, so other than that, nothing new. Same old stuff. I guess I can talk about, so I'm like in my soft like hobby era, if that makes sense. Like I'm feeling different about my hobbies. Like I used to paint and draw. I haven't really gotten back into that lately, but now what I'm really into is reading, which I've been into reading a lot, and I was thinking about making a video about my favorite books, but I don't know who would be interested in it, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. But I've actually been into audiobooks right now, and I just finished the Jeanette McCurdy one, which that one was a tough one to get through just because of all like the trauma that she talks about and like the way she reads and everything. It's very like sad, but I did that one, and then I ended up getting the Pretty Little Liars book, the first one, because
fucking idiot.
I wasn't expecting it to come out that quick. Oh my god. Okay. What the fuck? Alright. What is that on my lip? What is that? There's so much going wrong in this video already. Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep going. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, audiobooks. So, if you know me, I don't know if I've talked about it. I haven't talked about it yet, but you can bet your ass in the next like TV show suggestions video I do, I think it's either HBO Max or Peacock or something, I don't remember, but you can bet your ass that I'm gonna be talking about Pretty Little Liars, because I've seen that show so many times that I can like tell you what lines are gonna go where and stuff pretty much. Like I'm getting to the point where I just know like what lines are being said and everything. Which I'm actually watching it again right now, but I'm on the season that pisses me off the most, and I think it's like the time jump in the 6th season, like after they find out who the last person was that was like fucking with them and shit like that. Which obviously I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't watched it, but that show's been out for a really long time, so at this point I probably shouldn't give a shit. But what do we think? Do we think it matches? I think so. I think it does. Maybe, maybe not. Who the fuck knows? I think it's good coverage, though, to be honest. Anyways, yeah, I've been watching that, so I was like, you know what? Maybe I should, like, finally listen to the book or, like, read the book and see, like, what matches in the TV show and what doesn't. I heard, like, it's two very completely different things. Like, I read the reviews on the book, and a lot of people said it's very different than the TV show, so we'll see. To be honest, I'm listening to the bitch who reads the book, and she, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of irritates me a little bit. I get they wanted someone to, like, read the book as if it was from, like, a middle schooler, high schooler type, like, person and perspective, but this girl's voice annoys the fuck out of me. And it's like a 6-hour long book reading, or 7 hours or something. So it's like, as long as I can get past that, I think it's okay. I'm only on the 2nd chapter, so I can't really, you know, talk about much. But yeah, that's a hobby that I've been picking up on. And I decided to read Pretty Little Liars. And I actually got like a bunch of other ones, and they're mainly murder mystery ones. So yeah, after I read Pretty Little Liars, I'm gonna go ahead and start the other ones. I like to do one at a time so I don't get like the plots mixed up and I don't get the books mixed up. So yeah. All right, review on this. So far, I like it. I think it matches my skin tone. Maybe it's a little dark, but I'm not mad at it. I don't really give a shit. It might just be like the way the lighting is, but to me, it looks like it matches. The only thing that sucks is like my skin's still very dry. The serum helped a little bit because it doesn't look flaky, but you can tell it just looks dry. So next I'm going in with the Instant Age Rewind Eraser in 110, and then this was in Fair 120N. So there's that. So hopefully this is like a little bit lighter. It looks about the same. At this point, I don't give a shit. I know you're supposed to use concealer to like highlight, but I'm literally all out and I'm not opening up that new one that I have. And honestly, I used this the other day under my eyes and I thought my makeup looked really, really fucking good. So I think I'm going to use that from now on under my eyes because I really like what it did, and it made it look like I don't have like super dark. Where the fuck did that go? It doesn't make it look like I have super dark under eyes. So I like that. So yeah, we're using the Age Rewind. Plus, I've used this before, like when I was in not even high school, middle school. And I don't remember liking the formula back then, but I literally did not know how to do my fucking makeup back then. So take that shit with a grain of salt. So yeah, now the fuck do we get into? I think it's a contour. Yeah, because you gotta use like all the cream stuff first and then jump into powders and stuff. So I guess we'll go ahead and move into this, which if you've seen my videos before, you know exactly what this is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with this. Oh, and this is the Anya. Who the fuck is that? This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick in Fawn. This is like a holy grail of mine. I love using this shit. I got like a Fenty one that I haven't really used all that often. It's probably better for my skin because it's cool tone. It's in the stick amber, but I heard they were discontinuing this, so I try not to use it that much because if it's a product I actually end up liking, then I'm gonna be upset that they're like discontinuing it. So also please bear with me because the last time I did my makeup was like a couple of days ago and I wasn't going anywhere. Like I ended up just taking pictures like one does. And I didn't leave the house. So it's been a minute since I've done my makeup and stuff. So if I'm doing shit weird or my makeup looks weird, I gotta get back into it because I haven't done it in forever. Like I don't remember the last time I actually left the house with a full fucking face of makeup. Actually, that's a lie. I actually went out and would do it when I was working at my old job that I quit almost a full year ago. Something exciting that happened, we're in August now, so something exciting that happened last month is, I don't know if I've talked about it much. I haven't talked about like my favorite YouTubers and everything, but back in February, it was like the day before March 1st, which is my brother's birthday, we ended up getting meet and greet tickets to go and meet Daz Games. If you're not familiar with him, he makes content here on YouTube. He makes like gameplays and he watches videos, obviously it's in his name, and he does like reaction videos and stuff like that. And a lot of his gameplays are like horror and stuff. That's how he got big, was doing horror and stuff because he's funny as hell. But yeah, we have a meet and greet, or had a meet and greet, to meet him in July. So that happened, and I'll put the pictures up here on the screen. Oh my god. That's a little scary looking. Yeah. Thank god I'm not going out in this. But I was definitely cheesing the fuck up in those photos. So please, I was like, is the right word starstruck? I was just so stunned I couldn't fucking speak. Because I've been watching this man since he was on Vine all those fucking years ago. So it was just a very surreal moment. And it was just a very fun and nice interaction. Like he ended up signing stuff. Like we got posters that he signed. I have to frame mine, but he ended up signing them. And then we told him that we were there for my brother's birthday. Well, I said something because my brother was like also too stunned to speak. He was like, what the fuck? So I spoke and I was like, yeah, we ended up getting these tickets for my brother's birthday. And he wished my brother a happy birthday. And he was like, when was it? He said March. So we ended up getting our pictures taken with him. And we were like, oh my God, nice to meet you, da 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 da, you know, whatever. But then like one of the team members from Daz's like thing going on came up and found us sitting in the crowd and gave my brother a free hat and said that he can ask a question for the Q&A. So that was a really cool experience, that they made my brother's like birthday present even more special than it already was. So he ended up asking a question, which I ended up posting that on my Instagram too, which is why you should follow me on there. But I'll end up probably putting that in here too, so just you could experience it and everything.
What's good, Daz?
What's good?
What do you think is the weirdest Daz watches you've ever like done?
Everyone knows. I honestly, for some reason, and it's not the oddest one, but it just, I see the image of it in my head as the guy who kept fucking his car. When he was underneath it, just in the car. I can't. It's really weird.
We ended up, well, I didn't, but my brother ended up filming like the entire thing, because I guess I wanted to be able to experience it a little more. And he got it just so like we could look back and watch. He ended up sending me those videos and stuff, so that'll be fun to go back and watch. I saved those. But yeah, it was just a really cool experience. It was very fun. I'd definitely go again if he ever comes back to the US, because this was his first US tour. But yeah, I can mark off my bucket list on meeting a famous YouTuber / celebrity or whatever. He has over like, I think 7 million subscribers. So he's pretty popular. That was a really fun experience. I'm glad me and him got to experience that together. And I don't know, like I'm very happy about it. Okay, anyways, now that I got that all blended in and I took fucking forever to talk about that shit, we're gonna go ahead and move on. I think it's to blush now, right? We're gonna try this blush out, and I'm gonna be honest, I've never used this shit before. So squeeze wand gently, then dab cushion tip over cheeks. Squeeze wand gently. Right?
Oh, you sound like you slow.
Oh, I'm a fucking moron. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's insane. Put it over my cheeks. I don't know how much to use. I'm sure like a lot of product goes a long way, so I'm trying not to like look like a fucking clown here. Which I might end up looking like a clown here. Which this is a pretty color, by the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with like this brush. I feel like you need like a more compact brush. Yeah, bitch, a little goes a long way. So I'm gonna have to go in and fucking I'm gonna have to go in and diffuse this hoe a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. I heard you're supposed to put it like up, going up the cheekbones and shit, so then when you put the highlight right there, like where it's glowing, it'll look better. I actually like this. I think this is a pretty color. Looks pretty. So we're gonna stick with that. But yeah, I like this. I think this is a really pretty color. And once I learn to use this a little bit better, since I've never used something like that, it'll probably look a little bit better. Now what's next? I think powder, right? Because I did all the cream products, so now I'm gonna do powder. Which, what the fuck did I use the other day? I used this, which surprisingly, this is a new product that I got. This is the ColourPop No Filter Loose Setting Powder and Translucent. I used this the other day for the very first time. I'm telling you, I had to like peel the sticker off. So that's a lot of powder. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know, it's been forever since I like talked about new products and stuff, so so far it looks like there's a lot of good finds in here. Still wondering if this foundation or like CC cream is like my shade or not. Because if not, I think they have a lighter one up there, or there's one that's like with pink instead of beige undertones. So we're gonna try that and see, but I don't fucking know. Okay, so there's that. So yeah, that was in translucent, the no filter loose setting powder. I usually use the Pretty Fit one since I have the Pretty Fit foundation, I think. That's like my holy grail. That's normally the one I go to, but I just wanted to try out different foundations and shit like that. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Hoola Benefit bronzer, but I use this so many times. This is definitely not a new product. So I'm just gonna go over the contour and stuff. Not too much though. I'm only gonna dip into it once and then do this, and you know, that's it. Now, what the fuck is after that? I think it's just eyeshadow now. So the eyeshadow look that I did, if I ended up not putting a picture up here because I was lazy as fuck, is I did.
What are you, a fucking idiot?
I did pink eyeshadow on this side. Let me raise you up a bit. I did pink eyeshadow on this side and blue eyeshadow on this side. So I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And I went in with the, is it the Cloud Spun palette? Yeah, so I went in with the Cloud Spun palette by ColourPop. And then I think the other one I went into was On Cloud Blue. I think it was On Cloud Blue is what we used. So, oh my word, that's crazy. Okay, let me go ahead and pull out this little fucking blank slate thing that I got from like TJ Maxx all those fucking months ago. This thing, which ruins your brushes, so I probably shouldn't. So I'm gonna start with the pink side, and my makeup, like eyeshadow routine, has pretty much remained the same. So I'm gonna take this, start up in this little crease right up here, and just build up the color. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll probably do that on both sides, and then I'll come back and show you what I do next. Very simple. If you've watched my videos before, you pretty much know I just build up the product until it pretty much covers up the whole eye and eyelid, other than like right here, and then I go in with glitter. So I just went back in and like went ahead and put the sparkles on and everything. I don't know if you can tell on the pink side. On the blue side you can tell, and it's like blended out and everything. So I'm just gonna keep it the way it is because I can't find like another sparkle color, and I feel like you can't tell on the pink side. The blue you can tell, but I noticed that the last time I did this fucking makeup look. So we're just gonna keep it like that. So I'm just gonna tell you about the colors that I used. So I went in with Bon Bon right here, and then I went in with Cotton Cloud and Chickle up there. And those are the colors that I used. And then in the On Cloud Blue palette, I used Love Poem down here, and then I went in with Blue Taffy, which is like this white color, but when you show it on like your finger, if you're tapping it in, it has like blue iridescence in it. So those are the colors that I used. I'm gonna go in with mascara. I don't know if I really feel like putting on the fucking eyeliner today, so I think I'm gonna go ahead, curl these bad boys. Oh! Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do because I don't feel like doing anything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this mascara. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but I usually get it in like this travel fucking size because I think it works a little bit better, and I like the way my eyelashes look when I use this. So I'll be right back after I use this. I've been really obsessed with this highlighter, which is the Highlight Bling blush and fucking highlight duo. Wet n Wild, my bad, it's Wet n Wild. You can barely tell because I use this bitch so much. But yeah, this is like my favorite one to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this contour brush by Real Techniques. Feels more like a highlight brush in my opinion, but this is the, I don't even know, it doesn't say. Okay, there. Now that we did that, I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know if I feel like a natural lip today or if I should overline my lips. like I usually do. I'll probably do that. That's what I'm feeling with this. So I'm gonna go in with a Mauve Moment by Juvia's Place. I use this hoe up. I'm gonna have to go out and get a new one. But this is my favorite color by them. And I like to overline my Cupid's bow just a little bit, like just like that. I've also been going in, this is like my favorite lip combo at the moment. Going in with the Buxom Plumping Lip Polish in the shade Dylan. And I go over this with it. And it looks stunning. And then I actually have a new product to use for the setting spray. This one I haven't used yet, but I did talk about it in my last haul video that I did. And it's the Rick and Morty Glam Light Setting Spray. So we're gonna go ahead and use it. So I'm gonna say, I don't know if you guys remember these beauties from the Wet n Wild collection. They're supposed to be like purifying mists and like setting spray, whatever, primer mists. These smell so perfumey. That's kind of how the Rick and Morty one feels to me. It's very like perfumey in a sense. Not as bad as those ones are, but it's still a little like scenty and perfumey. So if that's not your thing and you don't like that, I wouldn't go towards it. Let me go ahead and take this fucking thing off, this headband off, and then I'll get into my final thoughts. So, as far as the makeup, I think it turned out really well. I would use the CC cream again, 100%. The Age Rewind Chef's Kiss, that concealer, love it. I'll definitely use that again. You guys know already how I feel about the ColourPop eyeshadows, like pretty much the stuff that I use in this Holy Grails and stuff like that. I'm not going to talk about those. As far as the Rick and Morty spray, I think even though it was a little perfumey, it set the look together, and so far Glamlight has not steered me wrong. So I think I'm going to continue with that makeup brand and stuff like that. And as far as the blush, 10 out of 10. The color, the application, how easy and blendable it is, I definitely like it. I will definitely be using it again. I think this has become a new holy grail in my collection. So that's exciting. And then as far as the Glow Baby Booster Serum, the Super Lip, whatever the fuck this is, whatever it's called, this, yes, I like it. I think now that my makeup is all applied, it doesn't look as dry, which I really like. It almost looks like I can go out with this makeup and I wouldn't be embarrassed by it. So that's a plus. I really like that. So yeah, those are my thoughts for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm also so sorry about me not uploading. Actually, tonight I'm going to try and film a bunch, so then I have a lot of videos for the next few weeks. So I think this is going to be the first one I put out since, like, I did a haul just a couple weeks ago and everything, but I do have a few videos planned that I'm going to try and get through tonight and then edit within the next few days so I can put out more content for you guys. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Peace out.